Back to the daily grind, and y'all know we gotta talk about this. But before we do, make sure you hit subscribe if you're new and hit thumbs up if you're not a baby back bagel biting bitch boy, cause you know what time it is. It's full time.
MMA.
The man, the legend, the answer. Frankie Edgar has issued a statement on his tough loss at UFC 222 to Brian Ortega, and this is dope to see. If you don't know what happened, then you are probably beyond casual, so I'm gonna assume you do. But if you don't, let's get into it real quick because it was so unexpected. It was the first time Frankie Edgar was finished in his career. Brian Ortega, T-City, which stands for Triangle City, because he's got the jits that'll make you think of Hoist Gracie back in 75. Okay, I don't know the year, but you get what I'm saying. Brian Ortega is known for his high-level jiu-jitsu. A lot of people thought if he was gonna finish Frankie Edgar, which was still, you know, he had a lot to prove before people even predicted that. A lot of people thought that Frankie Edgar accepted this fight because, you know, he figured it would be a winnable fight, which it was winnable. I mean, now after the fight, after the fact, you might look and say, I don't know if this is a winnable fight for Frankie Edgar. Brian Ortega's low-key looking like a world beater. He just beat Cub Swanson, almost submitted him twice in one fight, came out first, finished Frankie Edgar, knocked him out in the first round. I mean, so, you know, hindsight's 20/20, but Frankie Edgar took the short notice fight versus Brian Ortega in order to help save UFC 222. He was supposed to be fighting Max Holloway. Max Holloway had an injury. First, Frankie Edgar had the injury, fight was rescheduled. Max Holloway gets an injury, and then Frankie Edgar says, you know what, I'm going to stay on the card, fight Brian Ortega, and then that's when the craziness happened. In the fight, Brian Ortega, you know, he started to clip up Frankie Edgar a little bit. He started it off with the elbow, and then after the elbow, he proceeded to land multiple shots, but he finished it off with the uppercut that sent Frankie Edgar down and shocked the world, essentially. Brian Ortega now is going to be challenging for the title. There's been video of Dana White calling Brian Ortega and giving him the title shot. Max Holloway said he's down UFC 226. So Frankie Edgar risked it for the biscuit, and he lost the title shot, but you still got to respect a guy that's willing to stay on a card for the fans. I mean, also, he's getting paid as well, but at the same time, he stayed in there, and he risked his title shot. He risked his fight versus Max Holloway. That was a lot to lose, and, you know, a lot to lose and not as much to gain. You know, if you lose your title shot, which is also a big payday. Title fights are worth more than regular fights. And also, I mean, you know what I'm saying, there was a lot on the line with the Max Holloway, Frankie Edgar fight. A lot of history there that was going into that fight and stuff like that. And I'm sure, you know, Frankie Edgar would have liked a chance to test himself versus Max Holloway. But with that being said, this is what Frankie Edgar had to say on Twitter. He said, Saturday did not go as planned. Congrats to Ortega. He definitely got me with some good ones. Thanks to all my peers, my team, my friends, and all my fans for their nice words. They don't go unnoticed. All I can do now is dust myself off and get ready to put it all on the line again, which is what he did. He put it all on the line, which is a fighter's fighter. That's what you got to respect, which is why Frankie Edgar has been getting compliments from a lot of people, even some of his biggest rivals. After being knocked out, you know, a lot of people could take shots, some of his former rivals, but a lot of people, including Max Holloway, who was supposed to fight him, and Conor McGregor, are just you know, they're giving him words of encouragement because they know what Frankie Edgar is to the sport, which is the man, the answer, and the legend. All right, no, either way, Frankie Edgar's going into the Hall of Fame, in my opinion. Former UFC champion, had some, you know, he's been dominating in this era and the last era, the BJ, you know what I'm saying, back when he was fighting BJ Penns of the world, and, you know, back, he had his day. BJ Penn is 36 years old now, you know what I'm saying, even though he doesn't look it, that motherfucker's like 36, so I don't know how much longer BJ Penn's gonna be around, but while he is around, he's gonna be putting it all on the line. You know, what I really thought of whenever BJ Penn took this loss is Donald Cowboy Cerrone. You know, anyone, anywhere, anytime, and willing to risk it. Donald Cerrone went to fucking Poland and fought Darren Till on Fight Pass. Like, hey, okay, let's go to Poland. Frankie Edgar, like, you know, I lost the title shot. Let's fight fucking Ortega. Let's get it in. I'm risking it, but it is what it is. And some champions, some might say that they could learn from these people. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, it is what it is. Let the full-time family know what you think in the comments. And as always, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button and also hit the notification bell right next to it so you're notified every time I upload a video. I'm out.
Da 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 da. It's the motherfucking D-O-double-G.